Yay! This is for all the millions of times my phone is gonna ring. I I love all the love. It makes me feel happy. I mean, it doesn't make me feel happy to be late, right? But it makes me feel happy to know um that so many people care. So I'll wait for you guys to make it in here 18 minutes late. What's up, my man? How you doing, AJ Blunt? I'll tell you, man. I don't like being late, right? That's one of the things I don't like. But I'll say this, right? I love all the love. I love all the calls and text messages. Like, are you gonna start the show? I enjoy that, to be honest. Um, Although I don't like being late, I know that your time is valuable. And so today was amazing. Like I always set some time aside to I always set some time I know I was sleeping. I always set some time aside to talk to you guys, right? Like a few hours for calls or whatever, and I was able to talk to somebody and just listen, and it felt really good. I felt like I was in my purpose. And it felt good that even something I said was helpful. And I'm like, that's what it's all about. Like, there's this push, right, to get new sheep, right, new sheep. And even when Jesus came back, right, new sheep. But there's also that time, like, um for us to comfort each other, right? Com- Comfort the sheep that are in line, right? And so that felt really good today to be able to do that. And so I don't get to talk to as many people as I like. Sometimes I push some people a little bit, um, not too much, but just a little bit to try to get that, try to get over that hump of, feeling like shy, or because I have that too, where I will feel nervous or shy, or but once I start, then I'm able to have a conversation and get over that. So I know I got a lot of people like that, like me, that it's hard to start. It's hard to know when to start sometimes. Hey Hannah, hey Deb, hey Camo, hey Billy, hey Shulamite. Good talk today. I'm glad that we got a chance to talk. Hey Deb, AJ, um, Camo's here. Did I miss anybody? Hope I didn't miss anybody. Man, I'm happy. What's up, Seth? What's up, Faith? I can't read your little picture. I know it's different though. I can't read the little picture. But yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, um it's like, I don't know, man. Like, little things get me going. Little things get me make me feel good or whatever. But the reality is, right, we're in the trenches, right? Like it's hard to it's hard to like uh picture it, right? We're in the trenches, right? We've been lied to our whole lives, right? We're barely finding out like how to get out of here. Some of us had the answer the whole time, but our faith was strengthened. We're awake. We don't know why we're awake. No one will listen to us. Everyone's a zombie. Like things are happening right now in a way that, like, why don't people see this for what it is? Lambs to the slaughter. I mean, this is what it looks like, right? This is everything that Jesus said it would be in the Bible, right? Like, people hate us, right? But we're finding ways to enjoy the little things, right? I guess, right? Does that even make sense, right? With all this, like all this stuff going on around us, bullets flying everywhere, and we're finding a way to at least say hi to each other, and I mean, to me, there's nothing stronger than this, right? Because this is reality. It almost feels not even real, right? I mean, type of one in there, if like it doesn't even seem real at times, right? Like sometimes I wonder, like, man, is this even real? But it is what it is, right? I mean, this is the gotta be the weirdest. If I had to put this all together, right, in my head, right, and like just like write a book about like what is this whole place about, right? It's some goofy stuff, man. Not just goofy, but like, I mean, we're on the cartoon villain level of stuff, man. Like, all those cartoons that we watched when we were kids, where it's like, we never think the world could ever be that, like that. Well, it's like that. Like, so I was watching this video that AJ Blunt sent me. It was an hour and a half, right? But it's well worth it. I mean, very few times do I get an hour and a half video and I'm like, oh, that was worth every minute of it. It was worth in fact, I went on the channel to see if there was any more videos this guy did, and I'm trying to figure it out, but there's a lot of ones in different languages. So we might have just got lucky with this one. I don't know. Because a lot of them are in different languages. But what is crazy, right, is what is crazy is that they're not even hiding the fact that they want to end the distinction between male and female children, right? They want everyone to be one gender. You know how right now they're saying like, oh, there's 40 genders and all this stuff, right? Like, yeah, we can all be what we want and blah blah blah, right? Well, yeah, it's instead of two, they want one, right? That's the reality, right? And so they want that. They want all schools to be um, taught with books. I forget what that lady's name is, Alice something. But yeah, oh man, this video. Did you see it, Hannah? Did I send it to you? I wonder if I did. If I sent it to you, let me know, because I would love your opinion of it. I thought I sent it to everybody. I probably didn't. Wow, I hope I sent it to some people at least. I know I sent it to my brother. Oh, I sent it to Faith. I did, but it's a long one, so it's hard with a family. I get that. But yeah, man, it and what's crazy, right? Is it like um is that when I went to that channel, it was like there was like a million channel. I mean, like there's all these videos, right? But they're all in different languages. Like I don't know how to. This guy was smart about how he did it. I don't know if this is like meant to get to everybody or shot in the dark or I don't know. I've never seen a channel like that before. Cause I was like, wow, man, because it said it was number like I don't know 27 or something, and I was like, okay, well maybe what about 1 through 26 or whatever, right? And yeah, it was like all different languages. But I mean, amazing because this was okay. So the video came out, I would say 2005 ish, 2003 ish, something like that. And yeah, you can watch it in smaller segments, but I promise you this: once you start, because that's what I thought. I'm like, oh, I'll watch it like 10, 20 minutes or whatever. But I just couldn't stop. Like I wanted more, you know. And man, I thought I sent it to you guys, man. I feel bad now. I sent it to a few of you. See, we need to get on the same page where we all have one way to get a hold of each other, right? Like all have like say Skype or something. Or, because all the different ways that does slow it doesn't really slow it down. It's easy, but it makes it hard for me to know what I've done. And I do have notes and stuff here about like like things like what I have to do and all that stuff, but I'm not as organized as you would think. Oh, you'd already seen it. Okay, okay. But like I mean the stuff about the schools, right? Like was oh yeah, why didn't I post it on the community page? You're right. Okay, Faith. Okay, I don't know if anybody out there who's got like strikes and stuff. Like if I share it to the community page, right? Will that affect my I know there's some stuff I could be more open with, not on the I wouldn't mind doing that though. Okay, I'll share it on the community page. I just wonder if I could get a strike doing that. Probably not, right? Because I'm sure that there's people like mainstream channels that like share like a video to say, "Oh, look how disgraceful this is," to something they hate or something. Okay, yeah, I'll do it then. It's not a problem. All right, guys, I need to like take like a 1 minute break. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, it's like I don't know, like I just it was all there in one spot, right? All of the all the stuff that they said they were gonna plan and the stuff that they said, oh, this is gonna come in the future, it's happening right now. So not only is it like this is the plan, but there's confirmation that this is what it is. And it's so weird that they're not even apologetic about it. Like they're just open about like what they're doing. Like it's not even a secret. This is stuff you can easily research, right? Like find out about these books that they're using for the schools and stuff. and all kinds of stuff. It's just crazy, right? And why don't people know this? Like this was in 2003, 4, right, when that video came out. And obviously he got the information from somewhere. Like why couldn't people know this back then? I mean, I'm starting to think that there's more people in on it than we know. I'm starting to feel like it's upside down, like that there may be like, you know, 2/3 of the population or more against us, right? All right, I'll see you later, Seth. Hey, you know what? I am gonna text you about some stuff. I'm still waiting on an answer from somebody about something. But absolutely, I'm glad things are going the way they are. I'll talk to you later, Seth. Glad to see you. And so, yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, internet made everything possible, right? Because it used to be that, there'd be one of us like in a town, right? Just, oh, look at that one nut, just stay away from him or whatever. And, we couldn't hurt anything, right? But then when we all get together, right, then I think, anything can happen, really, right? And I think that, like, in a bad way, right? Like when the Tower of Babel was being, when the Tower of Babel was being built, right? Like God knew that if everyone was all of one mind, right, that very little would be held from us, right? And so, like, it makes you wonder, like, if we all wanted good things, right? If we all wanted to be good to each other, that nothing would be beyond our imagination, right? Because we have that same ability to create that God does, right? Like that's something that a lot of us forget about, right? That's one trait that God gave us, right? That is desired, right? Even the angels can't do it, right? The Satan's always trying to create things, but he has to mimic and copy things, right? Yeah, I would love to go back to the garden, make that decision all over again. I'd cut that darn tree down, man. If I would have known, right? Like if you go back and then that, like, you know what we know now, I would cut that darn tree down. And I would be so fat from eating fruit from that tree of life. I would I would, like, with all the knowledge of how to make pies and stuff, right? Like with the tree of life fruit. Yeah. I mean, it's just it's amazing, right? Like I think that we have the ability to really do one wonderful stuff. I also think we were bigger back then, right? We were probably like 3 or 4 times the size of us right now. I'm super grateful for you too, Teresa. And like when we were having our talk today, like that was like, it didn't feel like I was in my purpose. Like that's when I really feel the best about myself, right? Is when I feel like I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do in life. It just feels right. Hey Darlene, good to see you. Yeah, I know, man. Satan just took advantage of us, right? We're just brand new. Right? I hate to say it, like it's not like Adam was a baby, right? I mean, he was smart, right? And sophisticated, but yeah, the innocence was there, right? Like I'm sure Adam was very naive, and so was Eve, right? And really, like Adam was the one that was disappointing in that situation, I think, right? Because he's the one that talked to God about that stuff, right? So he should have been able to tell Eve all that stuff, right? It's easy to say don't eat and you know. I mean, then that just like doesn't that just make you want to do it if someone doesn't tell you why? Like Adam should have told her why, you know. But anyway, right? It's kind of like how they say like if we're gonna keep it in like the tree analogy, right? It's like don't smoke cigarettes or you will die. It's like, well, I can have one today, right? And it'll be all right. Like I won't die today. I might I might die tomorrow, right? or down the road or something. And like we still do that to this day, right? When we know something's bad for us, we still do it knowing that there's consequences coming later down the road, right? Like, oh yeah, I can drink tequila, nothing will happen to me right now. I know that I'm married, right? And in some other country, but nothing will happen to me today, maybe. And I don't know why do we do that, One that got me. I used to think gambling was fun. I'm grateful that I didn't get out of control with it, but I could have. Like, I'm not better than anyone who's gotten out of control. I enjoyed it that much. I just wanted to put money on everything. Oh, sorry about my robot voice. Now let me try to fix it. Did that fix it? Is it better now? If it's better now, maybe I'll. I guess I can find a way to get this echo off of here. It sounds like there's like an echo. Is it a robot? Pure robot voice right now? Oh no. Hold on a second. Okay, it's good now. Wasn't there like a weird echo? Like some kind of echo sound? Now I got it like really close to my face. Like I've never had the phone this close to my face before. This is scary. If that camera popped on, this would be scary. Usually I don't look so bad, but when it's way up close to my face, it would probably scare you guys. When I posted the link, yeah, yeah. Sometimes it does that. Yeah, I know. I'm such a goof. But I'll tell you what, right? Like these last couple days, right? 2 days in a row, I've slept good. Like as much as I've kind of overslept, like, and I still kind of made it not so bad, right? But not that I'm minimizing, guys. I'm not minimizing my part, but I do feel like pretty good because I was feeling like malnourished, right? I was like, oh, I don't feel nourished at all. And then I was like, okay, I'll just drink some of these protein shakes. Maybe that'll be better. And it did. It worked. So something was going on. I know. I feel like I'm a kid. Like I've always like I've always felt like I know I'm growing up, right? But I still feel the same. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like any different. Not that I'm doing a bunch of immature stuff either, but it's just like I just feel like a kid. Like I still think that same stuff is cool, right? Or whatever. Something goes by me real fast, I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean? but I don't know. I'm not very out. I'm not like when I'm not doing this, right? Talking to you guys, I don't talk that much at all, really. Like if if I say like 4 words, right, outside of this, right, it's a lot. Yeah, I guess so. Or go back to like we were talking about Adam, the innocence, right? Because a lot of times, like I'll get scammed or something crazy will happen to me. Like I think it was a year ago or 2 years ago. I don't know if any of you guys remember, but I was trying to get a loan. I was trying to get a loan. I wanted to get like $6,000 to. It was going to help build my credit for in case I wanted to buy a house, but also like it was going to be like to help my kids through college, right? Like if they needed because their college is already paid for, but it, if they needed like car insurance or something like that, I could help out, right? And I had like $1,700 in my bank account, and I gave the guy all my bank info, and then the guy took all my money out, and I was like, oh my god, ugh, like I just got like all my money robbed, and yeah, it was horrible, and yeah, a few people stepped up and helped me out, and I was so grateful. Like I wasn't affected bad by that situation. I was able to make it out of that. It was unbelievable, really, to be honest. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, that whole thing showed me, just how strong people are, just how strong people are. Like I had surrounded myself with so many great people that it's like it never happened, The whole thing was like it never happened. It was pretty amazing. It was like within hours it was fixed. Like right after it happened, like within hours it was all fixed. It's amazing. I mean, I still felt uncomfortable about the whole thing, right? Because obviously you don't want to put people out like that, but it was just overwhelming. It was overwhelming. Yeah, when you get a loan, guys, don't don't give them your bank all your bank info, because this is how. Okay, so this is where the bank told me that they weren't gonna uh insure it, right? Is because you know how they have the apps now where you can do all your banking on your app, right? Like move money and all that stuff. Well, if you give the loan guy your app information, right? Your banking app information, how to log on, all that stuff, right? Then they won't insure it. They won't even insure your money that got taken. So the guy, not only did the guy get the money, right, but he like deposited money into the account and took more money out before that check bounced. Yeah, it was horrible. And now I can never get a bank account at US Bank ever again. They will I don't I had that account for like 5 years, man. And they said I can't ever go there anymore. And I said, well, aren't you like, can't I at least like get insurance, like so I don't have to pay like the money over, you know? And they, like my money is gone, but do I have to pay like the money that is in debt, below zero? And yeah, they said there's nothing they could do about that. Yeah, don't give anybody any of these loan companies, especially now, because like there's a lot of companies that are going to want to lend you money because we're in such bad financial struggle in this country that they now right now they're lending money into the housing market and raising that up, so that the housing market is going way up, right? Your home is probably increasing in value because they have to, when they create new money, they have to do it into debt so that way it doesn't cause the other dollars out there to like lose value, right? So like, right. But like, Yeah, so they give it out into debt, and so there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be willing to lend you money. Just don't give them your own personal ID. Yeah, when you buy a house or whatever, yeah, just you can get a loan that way, but these personal loans, be very careful. Yeah, that's why I'm just going to try to not include money as a thing. It just makes people feel uncomfortable to talk about money, you know? Like I don't know, like it's so much better when you don't include money and stuff, you know? If you can do it. I live simple, right? I don't have a lot, but I don't really need a lot either, you know? I have enough to give my kids a couple $100 a month or whatever, and here and there, a piece at a time, right? And then enough to eat and live, right? Like I'm grateful for that. And so, but I don't need more than that. Some people have a different lifestyle, but yeah, it's better to yeah, we can learn from each other's mistakes though. Especially you got to figure we're all on fixed incomes, right? Like most of us, right? Like we got to be careful with what we do. It could affect us for months, right? Like if we mess up one month, it could affect our future months, you know? So we got to be really careful about stuff like that. And I think about that. I'm like, yeah, it's important that we don't make mistakes like that. And that's what getting involved with these people that were going after these YouTubers, right? Uh, scamming people and all that stuff, man. Oh man, the appeal to get involved with that was so good because of there's people being abused and people going after children, people robbing other people. This place was just a horrific, just a zone for just scammers, you know. And it's like, well, can I be a bright spot in the middle of that? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's just every time you enter, you enter money in a situation, it's so hard and uncomfortable to talk about. It makes people feel all tight, man. They don't want to listen to the life-saving message they might be coming across, right? Because they're thinking about, oh, is this guy gonna ask me for something? You know, ugh. It makes me cringe to think about that, right? I get it, man. Some people, this is what they do for a living, and it is hard work, I guess, but if you're doing this, right, to the level where I'm doing it, right, it's like, well, then go work somewhere because, the only reason I'm doing this to this level is because I want to help, right? If I wanted to apply this to something else, I could, you know? Sometimes we don't get what we want, you know. That's the way it is, you know. But sometimes something is valuable enough to oh wow, it's worth it for me to pay for this because it's a good service. Some people, they really produce it nice and they put together stuff really nice or whatever. Hey, what's up, Bubba? Yeah. Yeah, man. It makes me feel happy, man. These afternoon groups, man, are like my favorite. I swear, you guys are so cool, man. Especially when it's like just us. It makes me feel happy. Hey, what's up, Nuthouse? What's going on, Mike? You're included in the us too. You guys. It's just us here. Yeah, cause in the morning sometimes it might be three times as many people, but it'll be like the trolls, you know? Like half the people will be people that hate me. It's all good though. It's always better when you feel the love, right? And see, I want to start having people on, right? Like doing their testimonies and because I'm pretty good at it in the sense that, and I don't give myself compliments very often, guys. You know that, right? But I'm pretty good at interviewing a guest, right? Like you know, talking about sensitive stuff and all that. I'm pretty good at that. Like, so if you guys want to come on and give your testimony, the nerves it'll only last for 30 or 40 seconds, then it'll be over. You'll be comfortable. So you liked the last show? Oh, the last show over there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was good. Hey, Mike, you gotta have a show more often, man. Like a live stream, more It'd be I know you work and all that. It'd be cool to have like a few times a week do live streams or something. I don't know when you do them though. That's the thing. You seem like an evening kind of guy, man, because you do the games and all that. That or like in the morning, I guess. You're pretty good at arguing. Well, I mean, here's the thing that look, we have to learn somehow, right? It's tough, right? Because I mean, look, there's some things that are true about this world, man, that I don't want to face it, man. I don't, there's things that I would be fat from the tree of life. You're right about that. If I was Adam, like there's no doubt, right? I would never eat from that tree of knowledge. I'd cut it down. I'd make like a nice table out of it, right? And then I would eat the tree of life food all day long, you know? Yeah, no, I get it, Mike. I get it, Mike. Also, you have people to take care of like at your house and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, I get that. Maybe if we did, I don't know, if you want to do more stuff like in the evenings, right? I wouldn't even mind like not doing my afternoon show as long as like I was doing a spot somewhere else, right? Like I don't know, a couple times a week or something. I wouldn't mind doing that. Like trading off like one of the things I do today here, because it's about like reaching new sheep, you know. I mean, I want to be holding that last sheep that makes it, you know. Like like the last sheep scared and shaking, barely made it, like realizes at the last minute what he or she you know what I mean, like realizes, wow, I accepted Christ right at the moment, I at the end, like the thief on the cross, and then and that sheep is in our group. Wouldn't that be freaking awesome? Like I can't think of a thing that would be more better, all glory to God, right? Because there's going to be a lot of sheep that don't make it. And that's, because I used to think about that all the time, right? Like, I used to think about, like, man, there's going to be a lot of people that don't make it. And I mean, I want even my worst enemy to make it. Like, I don't want any creature to not make it, even if it's like some fiery dragon looking thing, you know. Sometimes you have this heart that like I don't have sympathy for the devil, of course, right? But it's like, but like it could get to that point where you just want every creature to make it and realize and be nice, right? But yeah, sometimes it's sometimes it's hard to sometimes it's hard to imagine what it's going to be like. But I know in my heart, and I know from my prayers that right. I know that God, it's going to be fair, right? I know it's going to be fair that God knows, right? God knows that what needs to happen and who's going to be there in the end, right? Man, there's a lot of Stevens, man. Isn't that weird how in the end, like, there's a lot of Stevens. Stephen means crown, right? And my last name means blessed, right? Blessed or the Holy One. That's weird, huh? It's just weird. I wonder if God gives us our names, right? I mean, I know we're named by our parents, right? But I wonder if, like, through our parents or even our names are chosen, like before the book, before creation, right? All your best friends are named Steve. Wow. Well, I mean, like, when you're at a party and your name is Steve and people yell out your name, like four or five people turn around. So it's not like it's common, right? Say, hey, what's up? You're like, oh no, I was Stephen B for the longest, because there was other Stevens. Oh, see, you doxed your kid. My dad's middle name is Michael. My middle name is James. I know you're just. I was Stephen B when I was in school, when I was just a little kid. scratching my stomach because it was itchy, you know. Wearing that sweater that Grandma got me with the bird knitted on it. Stephen B, come in here. Okay, alphabetically, I would be the first Steve. Yeah, my dad's name is James. That's why it's hard to see my name, full name, because it's my middle name is James. So it's my dad's name is in a row like that. But on my Facebook, I put my full name on there. I don't care. I mean, like I don't like say my name on here publicly, but people can find out who I am pretty easily. It's not hard. But there's more people with my name in the world than you would think. I thought there wasn't that many, but there's a lot. Most of them are like musicians and stuff and real estate people. But whatever, right? Whatever, whatever. You called him Crispy Crunch? What? What does that even mean? Oh, Crispy. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, but it was sad what happened to him though. When I asked about that, right? Like, oh yeah, like what is there anyone named Stephen in the Bible? And then they're like, yeah, this guy right here. But then like he got stoned to death, right? And I was like, oh man, that's at least he had a good speech there, right? And then yeah, that sucks, man, for him. But he was the first martyr. He was the first one, I think, that now that I'm thinking about it. Was Stephen the first martyr? I think I think he was the first martyr for Jesus, right? Not for God in general, but like for yeah, yeah. Wow, that's maybe that is something good. Maybe that's why I've always like I know it sounds weird, but I always thought I would die that way and I'm like, "Oh, I can't wait," you know? And people would look at me crazy, right? Like that I'm saying something nuts, right? And I'm like, "Yeah, but when you die, you just go to heaven and be with God, right?" Like I was like, "Yeah, I can't wait to die," you know? And people would look at me like I was nuts, man. But I don't know, man. It is what it is, I guess. Yeah. I mean, hey, look, we all got to die some way. I remember when I was dealing with my stomach and I really was accepting like, okay, I'm gonna die. Like I could only eat once every 4 days. Like I felt like, okay, well, if it doesn't get any better from here on out, eventually I will die. Like you can't live and function like that, right? So when I was getting all my bone scans and all this stuff, right, for like serious diseases, right? Like someone asked me someone asked me how do you feel about this whole thing, and I said, well, it's better me than some 8-year-old kid, right? Like it's better that I die of something that than some. I mean, we all got to die, right? Like why not me, right? Like I felt like, okay, I lived most of my life, I'm lined up with God, right? I'm like 99% sure what's going to happen to me, right? Like it's pretty good what do you call it? Confirmation. Your name rhymes with crickets. Oh, you have a baseball team? Oh, I'm trying to think. You guys have a baseball team? A baseball club? I can't think of it. You mean like a baseball team? Like a are you being goofy? Do you really have a baseball team, Billy? Now I'm thinking. See, I don't know now. Baseball. Oh, I'm thinking of some names now, but I can't. It's not the Mets, right? No, that's somebody else. What's your club? Now it's gonna make me all curious. All right, guys, it's time to round out. It's time to hit the old dusty trail. Oh, the Cubs? Wow, Wrigley, huh? What the Cubs, right? Not the White Sox, right? No way. I gotta have you on one of these days, Billy. You're Mr. Interesting. We'll do like a 5-part series or something. Um, yeah, yeah. All right, guys. Praise Jesus for his sacrifice and his grace. All glory to God. Pray for the children. Thank you guys for coming by. Thanks, Bubba and Mike. I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. Thanks everybody else for coming. You guys warm my heart beyond belief, and I'm glad that we had a good time tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m. God bless you.